I just can't even believe that we haven't done anything to this balloon. The reality is this is a provocation. Mark Green is right. The Chinese are testing us. And I get why the White House hasn't acted. They don't want to rock the boat. And I understand that there are legitimate concerns about escalation. But for 30 or 40 years, this country has tried to be nice to China. We've tried to go along. We've tried to coach them into being good guys. It's not working, gang. This is not how the Chinese Communist Party is wired. What we need to do is stop sleepwalking through this pattern of aggression by the Chinese Communist Party and start to make it clear to them that we're going to be serious about these threats now and in the future.
So what would China do if we shot it out of the sky?
Well, they would probably want to take some kind of retaliatory action.
Well, tough. They're in our interior. Tough.
Yeah, that is my sense as well. Here's the issue. It's not just about a balloon. The reality is that China is a 360-degree threat to this country. They have been engaged in a Cold War against us for decades. We have not been paying attention. We have not been getting prepared when they have been engaged in espionage, in infiltration, in cultural and technological operations against our country. It's time for us to wake up.
You introduced legislation this week to protect America's farmland and businesses from China. I mean, this balloon came very close to your home state of South Dakota. Again, China only grows crops on about 12% of its land. About 90%, they can't grow crops. Its people desperately need food.
Well, you can tell the balloon didn't go over South Dakota because had it, I think my governor, Kristi Noem, would have shot it down. She's a pretty good shot. But I would say that absolutely, them photographing our farmland is not as big a problem as the fact that we're letting them buy it up. China, the Chinese Communist Party has increased their holding of farmland outside of China by 1,000% the last few years, Liz. They own 1,300 ag processing facilities outside of China at the value of $35 billion. Food security is national security. Why we are letting China get the kind of control over food supply that we are is beyond me.